between TransacT and NoTimeToWaste. NoTimeToWaste on orange, TransacT on blue. And we are watching the operator ban right now on Clubhouse, which is interesting, which isn't a map you really like to play, seeing that it's really, was it attacker driven or defense driven? Attacker driven. But now with the new setup, I don't know, maybe stuff can change. Not too sure if stuff will change, but if it does, I'm happy to see that. First ban, Blitz. Second ban on the Lion. I'm probably already mistaking stuff and thinking, hey, attackers and defenders. But I'm pretty sure that this is an attacker-heavy map. Because the easiest spot to defend is still too hard. Still, this is the map TransacT eSport picked and NoTimeToWaste picked. But now the variable of Hornets is out and TransacT is in there. So someone has to have a plan here on what to do. It's definitely one of those maps you don't see too often. Vigil, the next operator that is out of question, which is interesting, seeing that, or a great pick actually, seeing that on Clubhouse you've got so many flaws and that is such a great map to play as a Vigil or any other roamer really. But well, let's see how this is going to work out. Our next game on Clubhouse, NoTimeToWaste versus TransacT, and I haven't written down who's the last player. It's Scully. Alright, Scully. It wasn't Scully a character in... wasn't Office. I think it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Was it? I think that was Scully. But okay, don't be toxic. Picking the Tachanka, quickly switching off to Jäger, Twitch going out for Pain. Let's see how painful this Twitch can be. IQ, Ash, Thatcher, Thermite also in their polls now for Don't Be Toxic. Mira, not a ban happening right here. CCTV Cash Room, the first defense of NoTimeToWaste. Well, their attacks did really, really well. Their defense last game did, I'd say, even better. Now this, maybe they are a defense-heavy team. Maybe this might be the perfect thing for them. Seeing that they've got Clubhouse on their mind, well, you could try to do something at least, to try and get your enemies.
10 seconds to go.
Oh yeah, I know why I was confused. Headroom's new. I completely forgotten that they've added that new room. Yeah, which is interesting. Seeing one hard thing for defenders to do was to stand here and just wait for the attackers to come in from there, breach open those walls, and try and get those kills from that bedroom. But right now, with that new complete room in there, CCTV Cache is completely cut off from the outside, nearly. Well, at least Cache is. There's just one way to get in from Cache from outside, and that way is blocked off. Meaning, well, you have to try and get into CCTV or inside first. But I'm going to have to wait and see how they are going to play with that new addition. Bonobo, bandit tricking. I've mentioned it the last time. Bandit tricking, an important skill, and if you do it right, you can really completely destroy the game of the attackers. Yes, Scully with his first breaching charge, exothermic charge, that is not going through. Don't be toxic, finding the first kill against Max. Max is down. MGK and Scully still trying to get through. That next charge is actually sticking. Bonobo is still trying to do stuff, but Scully already stopping his plan. Yeah, and that is hard. You still have to get through one next shock wire, and if you can't, Well, you're not getting in there. Price finding the next player. Rubber will fall to Price. The 3 versus 5 will now concede. IamMBenji on the mirror, still behind. Scully finally opening up that wall. Took him long enough, but after a next try, Bernabo didn't even really use his shock wire to ban the trap. Scully finding 1 kill against DummyDumpling. DummyDumpling instantly getting that kill out again. Also, DummyDumpling now switching up for Tony. Don't know if it's still Tony with another name, but I know that they've got many players on their ESL page. Meaning Tony, their highest fragging player, is now out. Payne finding 1 player against kill against Don't Be Toxic, and GK still up there with him. 3 versus 2. And GK trying to slowly find the enemy players. 2 anti-utility on the Twitch and the Thatcher. They're trying to use those for their own good. Bernabo just waiting on the Twitch to come through. That first goo mine will be triggered. MGK getting huge damage by Price. Will actually fall. And I was hoping that Payne was dying before that so we can watch that also. But no, Bradford will push out. Sword will push out, get that last kill. And bring this to the 1-0. No time to waste. Wanted to have. Yes, meaning 4 rounds still in this halftime. And No Time to Waste is starting this like they stopped their last game against Hornets. Strong as ever, trying to get every round possible as strong as possible with the least amount of deaths as possible. They lost 2 players. And nearly everyone has gotten 1 kill. Last time Tony was on 10 kills near the end. This time it's definitely more averaged out, equaled out. Well, MGK and Payne, Scully, Rubber, and Max still trying to get through the, right now, seemingly impeccable defense of No Time to Waste, who now need to go into Church Arsenal. The, well, former strongest defense spot on this map. Church Arsenal room. Now the next defense spot for No Time to Waste. TransacT with 2 kills right now on Payne and Scully. Well, 1 each. And they now need to try and attack the basement. Of course, you can always try to get in from outside. But Bernabo will be there to stop you from doing that.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
IamMBenji right there with a drone on him. There's also blue room right here. Also from garage, something you could try to drop in. Maybe even something Price will keep an eye on. Because blue room is a really strong attacking point with which you can get with a thermite directly into the hands of the and A. They've got the thermite, they've got the Thatcher. Get the thermite in there, try and open that up, and try and use your breaching, your exothermic charge somewhere to get in. Of course, there's also the next staircase right here, which also directly leads into blue room. So, what is Price going to do? Is he trying to stay between those staircases? I don't know. He could. But those staircases are what I am thinking maybe the attacking point of TransacT. We're already seeing Payne going in from there. Max making his way through, trying to see anyone. Payne and MGK upstairs now. There's no one upstairs who could somehow get into their way. But they are still trying to get that floor out, try to get every possibility out of their hands of what's it? No Time to Waste. Scully slowly making his way up to subroof. Opening up that first window to CCTV. He's in there now with Payne. And he slowly needs to make his way down. MGK already going down, I think. Yes, the new stair, the blue stairs. He's now in. Mute on the side. Bernabo has got his window right there. And he's watching 2 blue stairs, but he's making huge mistakes. trying to go through. He's losing track of where Max could even stand. He's standing up, and with that, he will fall to the ground. Max not even taking damage. Will take out Dummy Dumpling, and this is now a 3v5, and Max getting 2 killed right there. And GK still on top of the leaderboard, but Max getting the kills necessary to win this all. The Ela on Price still there. Trying to do the same thing Bonobo just did. But this time, not dying. Maybe Toxic behind. There's one player already getting damaged. Or stunned by the Ela nades. Price finding the kill against Pain. Rubber and Max. The next one, don't be Toxic. At least with a C4, but he will be taken out by Max. Max on 4 kills this round. And this is the 1-1. A huge play by TransacT. By Max, who used what he had perfectly to try and win this whole round. And win this round he did. Which isn't English. But, well, he won this round, to say the least. And it looked so good by him. Uplay went down again. Wow. Thank you, Ubisoft. Yeah, it was so well done by him. And TransacT just looking, with that attack, pretty strong. After the first attack, I'd say, yeah, NoTimeToWaste might be onto a 6-1 again. Maybe a 6-0. But right now, it's 1-1. Church Arsenal next for NoTimeToWaste again. Maybe the 2-1 now by TransacT. Then again, NoTimeToWaste now knows where TransacT is probably going to try to attack from. If they are doing the whole exact thing again, this might not work out like it did the last time. Like I said, I would have probably placed the player in CCTV or Garage, tried to get those kills. With that player, you could have tried to get behind the players who went down blue stairs, and at least try to get Max, who got 3 kills right there. Like, Max on the stairs took such a long amount of time to just get down there. With one player in CCTV surviving, he would have seen 2 players coming towards him. He could have tried to take those out. If there were no players coming towards him, he could have just rushed down there, tried to get Max right after he's gotten the first kill. Well, and that would have been it. That would have been the 2-1 by NoTimeToWaste, but they didn't do that. They completely ignored this whole section right here. Dummy Dumpling, same mirror window again, opened up also to try and crouch through and get that kill. I think I'd open up a bigger... Oh, well, no, you need to crouch down to see your enemy. But I'd say I'd open up a bigger window, because crouching through that hole takes a huge amount of time, It takes long, my god. And, opening up a bigger window, running through that, might be more what you're trying to do. Dummy Dumpling on the mirror now in church. Trying to find anyone coming towards him. There are 5 players, all downstairs. Scully slowly making his way upstairs. The Spus 15 on Broadsword. He's just been spotted by Pain. He's slowly running upstairs. He's quiet, of course. But he's got a problem. Because his red dot is giving him away, but still Max is going to fall. 4 versus 5 and Max with no idea how to handle Broadsword right there. And a perfect use of his pass. But he's running right into Pain. And, well, if you don't watch out through the window, you're jumping through that window, Pain will just take you out directly. And with that, we are now in a 4v4. Still, this is now working out better for NoTimeToWaste than last time. They get the necessary kills. And those kills bring them up to, well, at least a 4v4. Max is down. Max got 4 kills the last time. He won't be getting anything right now. MGK on the Ibana, opening up the hatches upstairs. All of those hatches. You can now try to get the kills. You can now try to get the smoke grenades to get in onto this side. Still, don't be Toxic downstairs on the pulls, trying to find those necessary enemy players to maybe throw a nitro cell out to get a kill. He's seeing one. That player's going down the stairs, and that should be the call for Dummy Dumpling, who's got his C4 out. That C4 will be thrown and completely wasted.
located by
I don't know what happened if Don't Be Toxic didn't stay there long enough, but that C4 was completely wasted. Dummy Dumpling now walking right into Scully and Payne, both of them getting killed, seeing him through their, of course, thrown drones. Payne now down to 5 HP, still getting the kill against Price, and now it's Payne doing all the work. Bonobo and Don't Be Toxic downstairs. They know there's one player, the Barner, coming from blue stairs. That will be the headshot missed by Bonobo.
activating the diffuser.
Oh, it is huge. Diffuser planted and Don't Be Toxic and Bonobo now need to try and get this in a 2v4, 2v3. Hole for Don't Be Toxic can't be used right now. Bonobo down to 5 HP. Can heal himself up. But needs to be careful on how he acts right there. Don't Be Toxic will definitely be hurt by, I think that's the IQ on Rubber. Rubber still alive, just keeping the enemies away. That grenade will be thrown. Payne with the next kill against Bonobo, I think on 3 kills right now, is trying to get the fourth one. And that will be Don't Be Toxic. Down by Payne. Payne on 4 kills. 4 kills on Max. I don't know what I can say about TransacT, but it seems like there's one player in every round who's getting the necessary kills possible. And first it's Max, now it's Payne. This is looking good. This is looking good for them. For NoTimeToWaste on the other side, who looked pretty strong in the first round and in the first match, might I add. This is now the 2-1 and the lead for TransacT, which, yeah, isn't something you want to stand on. So they need to quickly counteract and try to get behind, inside the heads of TransacT. CCTV cache. That is something we had in the first round. The first round was a pretty strong win by NoTimeToWaste. They need to try to get in a different mindset when going downstairs in the basement. Well, thing is, maybe you shouldn't go into the basement. Yes, I know it's the strongest defense point, but maybe you want to stay up a little bit more.
Attackers need to look.
I don't know. You've got 5 players all on Church and Arsenal. Armory? Arsenal? Arsenal was it? Yes. But no one upstairs trying to get behind the player. Like I said, try and get one player through that staircase or through that staircase. You can get behind everyone. That is what I think is missing from NoTimeToWaste. That necessary player who's upstairs trying to get behind TransacT. Don't Be Toxic now, only making his
10
way down.
seconds left.
Wow.
5
Hard.
seconds remaining.
Hard for them to defend that if everyone is just an anchor player on the side. NoTimeToWaste definitely can do more. We've seen it, and if they can just quickly get out of the mindset they just did, that should work out for them. Then again, defense isn't the hardest thing, the easiest thing on Clubhouse, even after the rework. Sometimes I even think after the rework it's gotten a little bit harder, seeing that as a defender you can now not attack the attackers from behind right there, or the attackers get an additional staircase downstairs into Blue Room. But, well, NoTimeToWaste, if they can attack much better than they are defending, is still in this, even if this is becoming a 4-1. This can still go to overtime, this can still be the win of Don't Be Toxic. Don't Be Toxic, NoTimeToWaste. Bonobo now getting the first kill on Scully. This is still not the 4-1. This might just be the 2-2. NoTimeToWaste. Once. Dummy Dumpling getting the next kill. Don't Be Toxic still downstairs, trying to get something against Max. Max now down to half of his health. 2 players against him in the garage. And there's nothing he can do there. Now the bandit, I think, coming from behind. Dummy Dumpling. Slowly making his way out. It's a little bit louder now. Max got players behind and in front of him. It's really hard to play it with that. He's going right into the crosshair of Dummy Dumpling. Headshot and a 2v5. Perfectly executed by him. And I think, was he running into the next player? I don't think so. Payne getting the kill on Bonobo. Dummy Dumpling at least taking him out, and now it's all down to Rubber. He's in a 1v4 against the Jaeger and Broadsword. Broadsword finding that last kill. And like the first round, a really swift, quick win by No Time to Waste. You really waste no time in those defenses. But they now need to try and get that one round against TransacT to at least get the what's it called? At least try to get the advantage against TransacT. Sorry, I was watching the chat for a minute. Song requests with YouTube or Spotify links, not SoundCloud. I'm sorry. Yeah. 2-2. And the first game against Hornets looked pretty well by No Time to Waste. The second game against TransacT, it's lacking. It's really lacking. Because I don't think they aren't getting behind TransacT. TransacT is a really strong team when it comes to attacking on Clubhouse. Then again, attacking on Clubhouse is a little bit easier. I'm split on deciding if No Time to Waste has a chance against TransacT, but I'm not really split. No, I'm saying they definitely have a chance against TransacT. TransacT isn't the team you want to lose against, because on the easiest spot, No Time to Waste really got there and got the necessary kills fast enough. But TransacT got the kills on defense on the attack of, well, Church and Arsenal. And, well, their attack is looking good. If their defense is looking better. Right now, I'm saying No Time to Waste is still pulling this around. But this is still the first half. TransacT can still try and win this. And still try to get me to believe in them. To believe that they can still do this. Broadsword slowly laying on the ground. Interested to see what he's doing, because he's got Max right in front of him. Max really careful on what he's doing. Drone is coming out. How's Broadsword reacting? Broadsword is going out and getting that kill. And TransacT didn't really think of that. And I didn't really think of that. And Broadsword got that necessary kill. And he's staying alive. I forgot that about No Time to Waste. They had Broadsword out upstairs, but he died early on. This time he's alive. And he's getting the first kill. Can he get the second one? Because Scully is right in front of him, and so is MGK. MGK, who's slowly making his way downstairs as the buck. Bonobos just waiting on him. Broadsword just waiting on him to get down to him. Definitely has his footsteps, but so does MGK. MGK looking up. Jean now out for the Caveira. The shot's coming in. He's not going to go for the interrogation, but he will get that kill. Rubber now at least getting that kill against the Caveira. With Caveira roaming around, that is just too hard to attack. And yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see by Broadsword. Going out there, getting those kills while roaming. And that worked out perfectly. Rubber now, the Twitch drone, slowly trying to find those players. Will at least find one healer stun mate. Now it's a 4v3. Still something they can lose, but also something they at least have the advantage in. Dummy Dumpling, Bonobo on the same side. Don't be toxic. On the B side, there's still, I think, one hedge open behind Price. Yes, that is definitely open. Price hearing that one player is wounded. He needs to kill that player, but there's also one upstairs. He's finding that kill against Payne. And now it's Scully and Rubber in a 2v4. Perfect defense. Not perfect. They lose one player. They've got one player really seriously low. But really, really well executed defense by the defending team by NoTimeToWaste. It's looking really good, and that C4 is perfect. And Scully, what is your reaction to that C4? I really want to know that, because he's throwing his drone down and all he's seeing is, well, there's a C4 coming right up that edge. And who's behind that edge? Me! C4 in his face, exploding, he's down. 3-2, NoTimeToWaste with a better defense, really strong defense, with 2 kills on the Caveira, which really was needed, and a 1-round lead. And with that, this first half is in their hands. They now need to try and attack against TransacT. Attack better than TransacT did, to at least get that 6-2 win. Well, actually, it doesn't even have to be a 6-2 win. It just needs to be 6 rounds. Well, 6-2, 3-2 it is right now, so the 6-2 is still a possibility. Also for TransacT, the 6-3. Then again, for both the overtime. So, how is this going to go? Gym Bedroom for TransacT as the first defense. Smoke, Echo, Bandit, Jäger, Castle. Against an Ash, Thermite, Thatcher, Hibana, Buck combo. So we've got 4 breaches and 1 anti-utility. The anti-utility, of course, for the or even that looked interesting. Can I see that again? Right there, upper right corner. That is definitely a hatch, but I don't think it should be shown for me. But okay. Yeah. They've got the Thatcher, of course, for the Thermite and the Hibana, maybe even, but they need to try and use that well to get in those necessary spots. They can try to get behind Max, who's on the Bandit right now, trying to maybe even Bandit pick above or in the hallway, and they could also try to get in from the garage. They've got the Ash, they can get rid of the castle barricades, and they can also then breach through. So, how is this going to go? 2 players coming in from the western side. There's no one on construction. 1 coming in from, well, the eastern side, and that's Bernabeu. Slowly making his way in. Dummy Dumpling together with Don't Be Toxic. You see him on the other side. Don't Be Toxic on the roof, I think, trying to open that next hatch. Yes. And with that hatch open, they've got a direct way into the side. Drone coming out. Bernabeu still waiting on him. Maxim trying to get at least around the Hibana charges. And those first Hibana charges will go out. Shockwire still there for Maxim. And now, Dummy Dumpling is needed. Price falling to MGK. Thermite charge going out. Shockwire coming through, but too late. It's too late. That wall is open. Bernabeu will find the kill against Max. And, well, why are you even trying that? It is not enough time for you to try opening that wall. Scully down by Don't Be Toxic. Bernabeu still waiting outside on anyone. And I think that's MGK. No, that's not MGK. That is, Pain. Waiting there around the side for the next player. He knows there's definitely a Thermite, maybe even a Thatcher outside, but I don't think that the Thatcher is with him. He also knows where Don't Be Toxic is. Needs to be very careful to where he throws his next smoke grenades, but that smoke grenades or gas canisters go out way too early because it's still 1 minute and 15 to go. And he can only delay by 30 seconds. Don't Be Toxic pushing in, finding that headshot, Broadsword finding the next kill, and now it's all down to Rubber. 1v4. Can he do it? He finds the Hibana, but Broadsword will find the next headshot and bring this to the 4-2. 2 rounds to go for NoTimeToWaste, who are looking very good in attacking this first side. So, how's the second side going? Is it again Gym Bedroom, or are we going somewhere else? Well, TransacT on Gym Bedroom right now. NoTimeToWaste going for, well, Shipping Dock with 4 players. Main Gate with the Twitch Twitch, Thermite, Thatcher, Hibana, Ash again coming out for the attacking team. So they lose the buck till now. Still have the Thatcher and 3 breaches. But 2 hard breaches, 1 soft breacher, and 2 anti-utility. 1 soft breacher on the Ash, which is going to be switched to something else. Smoke, Jäger, Bandit, Valkyrie, and Mira going out for the defending side. Mira and Valkyrie we haven't seen yet. I think we've seen Mira. But Valkyrie, definitely not. Fuck. Instead of the Ash. Which, yes, still a soft breacher.
Defenders, protect your bomb.
Worked really well for Don't Be Toxic last time, so I see why he's doing that. On the side of No Time to Waste, I think they've got... They were shivering a little bit after they were on a 1-1 and then the 2-1 because those attacks by TransacT were so strong down in this church. Now they are up 4-2 and looking better than ever. Looks like they are refreshed, to say the least. And still trying to win this, of course, because they are able to. Scully on the Mira, 2 Mira windows already set. He's trying to help Maxime right there. Maxime who got killed the last time. And he's trying to do better this time. He's again trying to bandit trick the thermite charges. He at least got 1 X-Kairos charge last time. Can he get both thermite exothermic charges? If he can, this will be hard for No Time to Waste to try and get onto this side. So all 5 players upstairs, Rubber still a little further back, probably on his cameras. Nade's going out. Bonobo still thinking about where to put his charge. Bandit battery is going out, but also so is the Fetcher charge. And the exothermic charge will go through. No bandit tricking this time, not successfully. Bonobo still alive. 3 people watching where he is coming from. One of them is Smoke, one of them a bandit. Oh, the bandit staying further back now, but the Smoke is still there. Max still careful on what he's doing because he has no idea where his enemies are pushing from. MGK already down to 25 HP. I don't know what happened there, but Max finding the kill against Dummy Dumpling. Starting this up pretty strong, but his position is now known. It's their second player trying to get towards him. Broadsword getting the next kill. There's still Bonobo outside. Max getting that kill. Broadsword getting the kill against MGK. Max now down to 5 HP. And from behind, that's Broadsword. So now it's all down to Max. He needs to try and take this match point away from No Time to Waste. Because if he doesn't win this, No Time to Waste will be set on 3 match points. At least Broadsword will fall by him. But he's still on 5 HP. And there's still 2 players trying to kill him right here and there. Grenade coming out. And that is it. Don't Be Toxic will find that kill. Match point for No Time to Waste. 3, that is. And, well, TransacT, they had strong defense, strong attacks. Strong attacks? Strong attacks, yes. But their defenses are lacking because I didn't know if I would try to go up there. I probably Church Arsenal or like No Time to Waste it. They've won 2 rounds easily on Cash CCTV. I try that again, or I try that at least. But now time for trying is over because you're on a match point. Try the wrong thing and you lose the whole thing. 2-5 now, and well, for TransacT, not looking too well because yes, what are you going to do against the No Time to Waste who just need 1 of the next 3 rounds to win? Are you able to do the impossible, get 3 defending rounds on Clubhouse in a row to get to the overtime? Or are you going to lose it right here and now? Interested to see how this is going to go for TransacT, who, well, kill-wise aren't far behind from No Time to Waste. 6 and 7 kills on their first 2 players, Payne and Max. Don't Be Toxic and Broadsword on 8 and 10. 2 and 1 on Scully, Rubber, and MGK. 4-4-4 on both Price and Dummy Dumpling, so a little bit more. Nearly double, I'd say, for most players on the side of No Time to Waste. But of course, they've got more than double the amount of rounds. Payne, Scully, Rubber all downstairs. This is looking like a different defense from what we've seen from No Time to Waste, because MGK is still roaming upstairs, and
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know if he's staying there. Rubber is now upstairs. I don't know if he's staying there, but right now it looks like it. 4 players downstairs, and I really think they should use 1 player upstairs, because the round No Time to Waste 1 let the Kavira roaming around getting 2 kills, which was the most important thing they had. Max. I really want to call him Maxine, but also I know it's Max. Still upstairs. We find those players. He at least gets 1 drone. Now at pool. And in his now own hidey hole. Price around the corner. Trying to make his way towards Max. Max, who needs to be very careful, but if he's lucky he won't be spotted. Dummy Dumpling with his drone will ignore him completely. That is his call to move out of position. The Price the chance to get around the corner and get that kill, because Price is coming. But Maxime is just waiting. Price will see his head and miss it. He will now push him and at least be still on full F, get that kill. But his heart probably jumped, because he saw him and he should have gotten that kill without missing those shots. He will miss those shots, and well, he's still alive. Lucky for him. Bonobo coming around the corner. Payne, MGK, Scully, Rubber. The last player's alive. Price, together with the rest of his team, still on full health. Bonobo on the Thermite. Dummy Dumpling on the Thatcher. And Broadsword, as always, on the Hibana. And the Toxic as Fink. 1 finger charge already out. Second one's coming through right now. Pushing in slowly. The first flashbang by the Finker will be thrown. And he will be spotted by 1 player. I think that might be Rubber in blue room. Rubber will fall by Bonobo, and it was Payne in blue room, but Payne all were also on 5 HP, and there's still everyone alive for the attacking team. And it's now a 3v5. MGK will fall, make that a 2v5, make that a 1v5. Payne, the last player, on 5 HP. On 5 HP... I don't know. I don't know if this will even work for him.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
He needs to ace this to still be in the tournament. Smoke going up. We'll use that as cover to at least drop down, but don't be toxic. From behind, we'll find that last kill. GG, well played. TransacT will lose their first game against No Time to Waste, and No Time to Waste looking nearly as strong as they did against Hornets. A really strong team with ambitions to try and win this whole Community Bomb Cup.